All right, my friend, welcome. My name is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi. I'm the founder here at the Fit Father Project. In today's video, we're gonna go into the definitive guide of weight loss meal prep for men. And this is for you if you're a guy out there who wants to lose some weight and you wanna actually get structured with how you're preparing food every single week to make sure that your whole weight loss eating plan is simple and sustainable. So here in my kitchen, we're gonna cover some of the best gadgets, some of the best foods, and how to prepare this stuff in a way that's simple, time efficient, and affordable. I know you're gonna learn a ton. So get out your pen and paper, take some notes, and let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
All right, so weight loss meal prep for men. It is one of the most important things. And because you're here watching this video, I think you already know that weight loss meal prep is one of the best things you can do. And to give you some primer on that, the reason is because if we can make a decision on Sunday, for example, and prepare the healthy food ahead of time, we've removed all these decision points and willpower battles throughout the week. So we've already made the healthy food. And if we can prep it in advance, package it in a way that's simple, then during the week, all we need to do is grab this from here, that from there, combine it, and we have simple weight loss meals that work and don't take a ton of our time. So that is why meal prep is essential and probably the #1 nutrition habit that I want to help you build. So the way we're going to approach this topic today is by looking at the different kinds of foods that we're going to be adding into our meals in the categories of 4 different categories. Your go-to proteins. These are the go-to proteins, the proteins that you already love eating that we're going to buy and prep in bulk. Your go-to healthy carbs, your go-to healthy fats, and your go-to veggies. Those are the 4 categories. And I want you to start thinking about go-to foods in each of those categories, because when we go to the grocery store, we're gonna know we need go-to proteins, carbs, fats, veggies. We're gonna buy those things in bulk, bring them here to the kitchen, and prep them at scale. So I have a couple different things that are some of my favorite go-to foods here. So for example, I have some wild Alaskan salmon and some halibut, which is a go-to protein for me. For go-to carbs, I have prepped up some quinoa here in bulk, which I'll show you how we're gonna do that in a little bit. And I have some go-to healthy fats. I have my avocado oil. I have my extra virgin olive oil. I have my nuts and my seeds. And of course, we have go-to veggies. Something simple like a bunch of spring mix that you can throw on the side of any of the stuff. We have some broccoli. We have some other things here featured. All right, so let's start with our go-to proteins. Here, I have some wild Alaskan salmon, which is one of my favorite go-to proteins. But some other great go-to protein options are things like organic grass-fed ground beef, organic chicken, organic turkey. If you're plant-based, you can get things like organic tofu or a tempeh that I have featured here. So there's so many different things. The key thing is to decide which go-to proteins you like, and we're gonna prep them in bulk. So using the example of something like a chicken or a salmon, the easiest way to do it is to actually bake those foods. You're gonna buy them in bulk. Here, I still have salmon that needs to be thawed, but we'll assume this is thawed and it's out of the package. All we're gonna do is we're gonna set the oven on to around 375, and we're gonna get these things seasoned up with some basic seasoning. So I have some Old Bay, which is great for chicken, beef, or fish, or you can get any of these different seasonings you like, some chili powder, or this Montreal chicken's amazing. You're gonna get a go-to seasoning that you like. You're gonna season that stuff, throw it in the oven for 20-30 minutes, and bam, you've cooked a couple pounds of whatever kind of go-to protein you like in bulk. Other great go-to proteins is that grass-fed steak. You could certainly get some grass-fed ground beef and cook it on the stovetop. A lean ground beef could be something you can incorporate later in the week. Your go-to protein might be eggs. This might be one of those that you just buy in bulk and you don't necessarily need to prep in advance, but that could be there for you. But point being is I think the oven is probably the best and easiest way to prep these go-to foods, because while you're actually preparing everything else, you just pop the oven on, slide everything in with some seasoning on top, and boom, you have a lot of protein at scale. If you're a person that likes to fire up the grill, you can definitely throw the chicken breasts or the steak or whatever on the grill as well. That is certainly another option for you. Now, when it comes to go-to carbs, these are also something that we want to incorporate into the diet. Here at the Fit Father Project, we are of the philosophy mindset that we want to get you on a diet plan that's not restrictive. So it's not like it's a no-carb plan or a no-fat plan. We just have to have the right carbs at the right times. And sometimes it is nice to have some carbs later in the day for dinner. And that's totally fine. You can lose a bunch of weight. I may have already showed pictures of the 10,000 guys that we help. These guys eat carbs every single day. And some of the go-to carbs that we recommend on our plans are things like quinoa, featured here, or brown rice, things like sweet potato, which I kind of have just sitting on our kitchen counter here, but another great one. And the way we prepare these in bulk is essentially, whether it's rice or quinoa, I recommend you get a a quality rice cooker. This is an amazing gadget. You might spend anywhere from 50 to 200 bucks to get a rice cooker. This will be with you for years, and all you have to do is add some water, a little bit of seasoning if you like, pop the quinoa or the brown rice in, hit start, and come back in an hour and a half, and it's done. Perfectly cooked rice. And this is something, the rice or quinoa, that you want to cook in bulk on Sunday and store in the fridge, because it's so easy now. If I have the quinoa cooked in bulk and the salmon's good to go, I can make a simple weight loss meal by taking about a half a cup of the quinoa. I could take about 6 ounces of the salmon. I could slide some of these veggies on the side. You can start to see how easy it is to create a simple weight loss meal. So the go-to carbs, I recommend a rice cooker for some of those different things like the rice and the quinoa, which again, can totally be included in your weight loss plan. They don't have to be cut out. It just comes down to the right timing and the right portions, and we'll give you a link to show you where you can go deeper into our free one-day weight loss meal plan that shows you which foods to eat and when. That's a little outside the scope of this video, but there's a link to the free one-day meal plan here on this video and below in the description. But another great go-to carb here, like example with the sweet potato, is you can also bake this while you're doing the salmon in the same oven. This is something you can put in 375 on the oven for like 40 minutes, and that thing will be done, easy, good to go, delicious to be paired with things like chicken or the salmon or the ground beef. So many different options. Now, the other categories that we talked about were those go-to fats and the veggies. We also want to talk about these. When it comes to go-to fats, there are naturally going to be fats found in some of our protein sources. So like wild salmon, for example, has lots of good healthy fats in it. But sometimes we might want to add some more healthy fats to our meal. So for example, if we had a lean chicken breast with some quinoa, we might want to add healthy fats in the form of an avocado, some extra virgin olive oil, or maybe some nuts and seeds. So I have some almonds and some walnuts here featured. So these are things you want to have in the house, and I like nuts because they can be bought in bulk, and you can put like roughly a quarter cup on the side of any of your meals, and that's going to help increase the healthy fats, keep you full longer, and it's a really good snack. So get your healthy fats figured out. Some main go-to ones that I see most people be successful with are avocados, again the olive oil, avocado oil, some MCT or coconut oil, and nuts and seeds like walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, etc. Those are some good healthy fats. And then when it comes to the veggies, we also want to make sure that we are combining these as well into the meal plan. So I like to buy a big thing of the salad mix because it's so simple. Once you have the salad mix, all you have to do is prepare a meal and throw a glob of salad on the side of it, and boom, you're getting some of these good veggies and fiber, which are important from a weight loss perspective to keep your system moving, to give you the vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients. Other good things to do is to bake some broccoli or some asparagus or grill that kind of stuff. Come up with your 2 to 3 go-to veggies, and you can actually put all this stuff in the oven. So I hope you can see how simple this could be if you wanted to be on just like full easy mode. You turn on that oven, you slide in the salmon that's seasoned, you slide in the sweet potatoes, you slide in the broccoli, you turn on the rice cooker, and you go and you sit down on the couch and you come back in an hour and all your stuff is done. So it really can be this simple. Now, you're probably asking at this point, now that you have an idea of how you can start to combine this stuff, how do I actually make this into a meal? And so I'll give you one more tip in this video, but then I want to direct you to get that free one-day weight loss meal plan where we cover a full day of healthy eating, breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner, all the food combinations, all the portions. I'm actually on video laying that out, and I give you the full PDF of the meal plan. So if you're looking to lose weight, and you probably are because you're watching this video, you need that free one-day weight loss meal plan. It's going to make your life so simple. But in the meantime, there's a strategy we teach in that free meal plan called building perfect plates. And this is a picture here of what a perfect plate looks like. And I want to show you how this fits into our meal prep strategy that we already talked about. So with a perfect plate, when we have our go-to veggies, carbs, proteins, and fats prepped, all we need to do is take a plate, fill half of it with some kind of veggie we love, so that might be a salad mix plus some of that broccoli that's good, nice seasoned. A quarter of the plate's gonna be some protein that we prepped in bulk, and a quarter of the plate's gonna be healthy carbs. And with that simple meal plan guideline setup, if you do that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you have a snack around 3 o'clock, then you're gonna be well on your way to having a simple meal plan where you don't have to count the calories, it keeps you full, it keeps you energized, and you're losing the weight consistently every week. Again, our team here at the Fit Follower Project, we use these foundational principles to help over 10,000 guys lose over 75,000 pounds. So we know this stuff works, and we're happy to start to teach you the fundamentals. And again, we want to invite you to come deeper with us with that free one-day weight loss meal plan, or if you are highly motivated to get on a full weight loss program that covers the meal plan, the workouts, the supplements, and we keep you accountable, then you want to check out our FitFoller 30X program, which is the program that led to all those weight loss results you've seen in this video. So I hope you found this valuable. If you like this and you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and let us know. And definitely hit the subscribe button and check that little notification bell to get notified when we publish new videos. We have hundreds of videos on our FitFoller Project channel already on weight loss nutrition, weight loss exercise, how to build muscle if you're a guy in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, how to get and stay motivated, all the stuff you want to know to stay strong and healthy for your family. We are the FitFoller Project. This is what we do. So check out that free meal plan. Check out FitFoller 30X if you're looking for a step-by-step program. Hit subscribe, drop us a comment below. I'll see you around our channel, and I'll talk to you very soon, my friend.